we're rolling, quiet on the set. Pets, speed, and action. I am rolling along. I'm a production line. I am making videos. I know I'm not alone on this, that we all struggle with worthlessness. Worthlessness is the belief that we have no value. And that is something that I struggle with pretty regularly. In case you haven't noticed, it is a major trait of depression. However, depression just doesn't own worthlessness. Let's be clear about that. People with depression battle depressive episodes. We don't basically corner the market when it comes to worthlessness. Worthlessness is pretty pervasive, and it's really easy to come by. There's so many messages out there that are constantly telling me and telling everyone around me that they're not enough. You are not enough. You need this to be enough. Maybe if you have this, you will get this. If you look like this, you will have this. On paper, I don't look like much of value. It's really easy for me to look at my profile on paper and to not see myself as valuable. It's really easy to look at things and compare it to other people and say, I'm not doing so hot. I'm not enough of this. I'm not enough of that. I am of no value to this group because this person over here does it so much better than I do. And from listening to so many people sharing their uncertainty of themselves and their lives, including thoughts of worthlessness, one thing that I have realized is that even people that have everything that I think I want have the exact same insecurities, the exact same questions about their lives, exact same fears, concerns, pains. Even though they have this X factor that I desire, that I'm envious because I want that in my life, they have it and they still have the same questions. And it really has driven home to me the dangers of basing so much of my worth and so much of my value on what I don't have, as opposed to really starting to look at myself and look inside myself at what I do have. And of course, I can already feel like there's a part of me that hates that, and my ego's like, no, we need this because we need to prove that we can do this, that we're awesome because we did this awesome thing, or because we have this awesome thing, or this thing that society tells me is really awesome to have, and I have it. So that's when, we'll have worth. And that side of me squirms also at the idea of valuing what I already have.
A gold medal is a wonderful thing. But if you're not enough without it, you'll never be enough with it.
We all want to be our best selves. That's not outside of me. That's inside of me. That's internal. That's an internal thing. And it's there. It's there in all of us. Our best selves are inside of us. We have accepted so many stories, though, telling us, no, your best self is this. If you just buy this, you can buy your best self. You can buy your best self and be whatever you want to be. And that's true. You can be whatever you want to be, but it may not be what we need to be, which is our true best self. It comes for free, but the only price you pay is a lot of heavy lifting on the inside, a lot of emotional work and flexing that emotional body. Girls gonna flex those emotional muscles. Can I do the back thing? How about the vacuum? Am I vacuuming? So, no. The things that make us who we are, the things that when we are attending to that value, everything else falls away. All the other concerns, everything else just falls away. But we are lured away from those things so that all of this peripheral values of other people, external sources, companies and media and such, all their values start to replace our values because we're just being lured away from ourselves all the time. And because we feel like we need to present ourselves a certain way to get the things we think we want, we wind up hiding a lot of those values. We crush them and hide them and forget about them and put them in the deep darkness of the shadowlands of our mind. And so this video is trying to plug this consideration. Consider the possibility that what if everything we're looking for is hidden in the darkest place of our minds, and yet those gifts are the most life-changing, life-altering gifts that we can give ourselves, what we truly value, the things that we feel secure within ourselves. We value ourselves. We like ourselves because we understand this aspect of ourself, this value, whatever that may be. It's for you to find out. It's for me to find out about myself. And if there's one core value that I truly believe is universal to all of us, is that we need to absolutely value that connection to ourselves and honor it by trying to find all of those treasures in the darkest parts of our mind. The outside world cannot give that to us. Hell, I can't give it to you. You can't get it from the outside world. So you have to keep digging. You have to keep searching for what is important to you. And that's how you'll know. That's how I knew when I found one of my core values recently, which maybe I'll put in a video. I don't know. Maybe I will talk about that. But for right now, my therapist told me to look for this. My therapist told me to seek out these values. And it took a while, but I found one. And when I did, I liked myself. And I still like myself. I don't like myself all the time, but that's part of the practice. And there's more of myself to seek. And that's the first step, is to start looking inward. And I know how hard that is, especially if you hate yourself. That's really hard. It's really hard to want to have to spend time with someone that you hate. But we fear what we hate. So maybe it's not that we hate ourselves, we fear ourselves. So consider therapy, woohoo! Or consider help. Consider finding safe people to talk about things with. Just figure it out, man. It's totally easy to figure out. Get help. And Hillary, why don't you make those videos about getting help? Instead of just telling everyone to get help, maybe you can actually offer some useful information. Production line of videos. So coming up soon, how to find help. So that if looking at yourself is too painful, or you hate yourself too much, you have too much anger towards yourself, or too much anger at the world, and definitely at yourself, and you just hate yourself, then that's when you need backup. So yes, videos about how to get backup on their way. I'm not going to say promise because it's me. This is just a quick note on worthlessness. Obviously, as I said, I might repeat myself on some subjects, and this might come up again in future videos. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, we do talk about depression here. So, I love you. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, I'm going to outro. Yeah, Sparrow, you hear me? You know your worth. I know I'm hungry.